Hello there, my crypto big brothers and sisters. This is Bulldog Rod, and we got Papa Ron is in the building, and we like him in the building. How you doing, Ron?
Good, Rod. How are you?
I'm doing awesome,
Got home
brother.
from work, it looks like.
I did. It was fun
Yeah,
today. Yeah,
that job's a curse to you, working around guns.
I know.
No wonder
I
you're
know.
broke all the time.
I know. You know the thing about it is, I show a gun, to someone, and I look at it and I put it back in the case. But if they pull out a gun I ain't never seen before, I pick it up and I look at it and I say to myself, I'm saying in my mind, man, I'd like to have one of these.
I get it. Well, folks, it just seems recently, the last couple videos, or for the last couple weeks, seems like everything we've come across has been about these dApps, these decentralized apps.
Yeah.
And it's really caught my interest. So we're going to talk about another ICO that deals in decentralized apps, dApps.
Man, we've been talking a lot about ICOs, haven't we, Ron?
Yeah, it seems like it, but this one caught my interest again because of this.
Because talking about dApps, I know.
These things we're on. And a dApp, there's talk out there that this could very well overtake the internet. It's not going to be next week or next year, but these things are actually decentralized, just like Bitcoin would be decentralized form of currency competing with banks that are centralized. These decentralized apps are person to person. You don't need a central project or platform that the app goes through. You take Google App Store, Rod.
Yeah.
And they have all those apps on theirs, but without Google, none of them would probably function. Well, these dApps kind of function on their own. It's app, phone to phone, app to app type thing.
Cool.
Yeah, it is kind of neat.
That'd be totally decentralized, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and this PayPro, they want to create a financial marketplace for all these dApps, and then people can go onto this, can create an app can get PayPro app, and all of a sudden all these dApps are available to them. And they don't necessarily have to shop all these apps. They could probably put in a subject and these apps will approach them. So it's kind of just the opposite of going to a bank and shopping banks or whatever. You would have them approach you once you put in what you're interested in. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And they say this is a DAO. It's a decentralized autonomous organization is what they want to create. This autonomous is like a self-governing type entity. So that word's in there. But the ICO, it started yesterday. We got another 5 days on the pre-ICO, and you get 35% additional tokens by getting in. But it's a little pricey, Rod. I mean, it's 15 Ethereum to get in on the pre-ICO. Of course, you'll get 10,000 PYP tokens. Now, those tokens will be instrumental within this project or platform. So anyway, basically and you'll have to join the whitelist, folks, to get signed up on that. But we're going to tell you about the regular. Well, matter of fact, while we're on that, let's just go over to it, Rod, if you don't mind. This is a part out of the white paper, and Rod, no, we've kind of read that today. Good stuff in there, fascinating stuff. You need to go through it if this interests you at all, folks. It's a PayPro token, PYP, started yesterday, goes to the 15th, the pre-sale. You need 15 ETH to get in on it, but by doing that, you're going to get a 35% bonus. Now on the 5th, yeah, that's quite a few extra tokens. Yeah, but if you wait till the 15th, because that 15 ETH scares you, like it scares me, if you wait till the 15th to the 31st, their regular sale is just going to be a couple weeks. They're going to wrap this thing up pretty quick. They're not dragging it on for a month or two. But you can come in with a minimum of a half an ETH, and if you do it the first 24 hours, on January 15th, you're getting an extra 20% bonus. That's
Wow.
not the 35, but 20% is still a good bonus, Rod.
Absolutely.
Then the first week will be 15% after the first 24 hours. Second week, 10%. So a full ETH will get you 500 PYP. It's been pretty successful already. They've collected already 463 Ethereum. This is the first day it's been going on. But the first thing they want to do, Rod, is they have to create this universal wallet for this PYP token to function on. Now, this universal wallet will hold any ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum, My Ether wallet. And that's another point we should make. If you do get involved in this pre-ICO or the ICO, you'll need to pay that Ethereum to them from My Ether wallet. So if you don't have one or need to know how those function, there's plenty of videos on YouTube that'll show you how to do that. It's pretty easy once you've been through it a few times. But they first need to create this universal wallet that'll hold the top cryptocurrency tokens or coins. And then as the marketplace opens, that'll be the second stage. All these marketplaces will accept the PYP token, and that PYP token will represent all the currencies in your wallet.
Oh.
Now, how that's going to function yet, I don't know. They haven't really said, because I think they're still working on that platform, the wallet. They have a beta test out that's functioning with Bitcoin, but I think, anyway, we'll go through the roadmap here in a second. But anyway, so let's say you have a dozen currencies in there. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick what currency that token will represent when you go to the marketplace or how that works. But it'll be a universal wallet, which is pretty cool. Folks, think about this now. I know we're throwing a lot at you, and we have with these dApps and some of this other stuff, but God, Rod, you got to think to the future on this. Where is all this Bitcoin and blockchain technology headed? It's decentralizing us. I can really barely see in the future all these smart contracts and everything. That's where it's all headed. Our whole financial system is going to be on applications.
The blockchain.
Yeah, but these.
Oh, you mean like the apps on a phone?
Yeah, and these
dApps. I
dApps.
agree, because look at everybody uses their phone for everything. Shucks. Hell, I can't even do anything without my phone anymore, and I'm an old man.
Yeah. So things are headed this way, and we're going to show you something here in a minute that's really surprising. So they're going to come up with a universal wallet. That's the stage one they're going to do, Rod.
Yep.
And I think it says here that it's available on the iPhone App Store. I think that's their beta version. Don't quote me, but that's what I'm thinking. Then this marketplace will be all these dApps they're going to go out and bring into the marketplace that you can use these PYP tokens to create value and to shop with. Now, here's another thing I really like about this. Their timeline is very quick. We're down here already, the ICO main sale, and then by July, they're going to launch that marketplace. Now, back here in November, they have a wallet released. As part of our development plan, we have released the foundations of our universal wallet, which can already store Bitcoin. So they're moving on this. We're only talking July, half a year, and hopefully, God, by then there could be a lot more of this dApp integration and all that stuff. There's some more things down here. You can see the team and all if you want to. I didn't even show that. What a goof I am. Here's the roadmap, folks.
Yeah.
Look at it quick because we're moving on.
Oh, I see what you meant. Oh.
I didn't even have it on the screen.
Oh my gosh.
Time's up. Now here's something cool too, that PayPro will be listed. This is an article on January 4th. Hey, and let me give credit out, Rod.
Okay.
No, never mind. This January 4th, PayPro will be listed on Bancor. Now, folks, those of you who don't know who Bancor is, they're on CoinMarketCap. They have their own project going on. Matter of fact, we looked that up, Rod. We're not trying to get sidetracked on Bancor, but I want to show you they're ranked 93 or 83.
93, yep.
They're selling for 10.23 right now. They've had kind of a spurt.
And if they keep going on with this app stuff, then it'll probably go up even higher.
Yeah. So what Bancor does, what their big deal is that. Matter of fact, let me just read a little bit of this here. Bancor utilizes an innovation token, a kind of a connector method to enable price calculations and continuous liquidity for all compliant tokens without needing to match two parties in an exchange. So Bancor will be like, and maybe I'm explaining this wrong, but it'll be like the back of what this stuff rides on. So as you put in Bitcoin and Ethereum into your wallet, Bancor has the technology to make those liquid into the PYP token. So by merging with them is a huge deal in furthering this project along.
Yeah.
And look at Bancor's website. I mean, they're already loaded with
coins.
And you guys can review that stuff later. That's not the focus of today's presentation. So basically, we covered the white paper, didn't we, Rod? Told you about what you can get into. Folks, and this thing they're not just shooting off the hip on this. This is a list of all the news articles and things that have been written up about this PayPro and the impact they're going to make on the dApp thing. And so they have a lot of information out there and things that have been written about it that you can review.
Wow.
Now check this out, Rod.
Okay.
They're going to create this universal wallet. Then they're going to go out and create a marketplace that this universal wallet can be used on. And you and I have just heard about these dApps the last couple weeks. At least we've started coming across them. Yeah, we have. And that term. But on the Ethereum blockchain, this is a list. I think there's over 938 dApps writing on the Ethereum blockchain that have been created. Is this not phenomenal?
Yeah.
I mean, look at all these different projects and platforms. It's insane. So what they want to do, now I'm speaking from me, these are some of the people they're going to draw on to create this marketplace. So if you have real estate options in here and stuff, this will help them, and you can use that PYP token to shop and create value within these dApps. So it's not like they got to go round up a bunch of people to get these dApps started. This is just the ones on Ethereum, and no telling how many other dApps are out there, Rod.
I know.
Now they're going to have a second token called a Z PYP. And I'm not going to confuse you all with that, but that's also like a reward type token. They're going to be huge on giving reviews and how you felt about the transaction, and you'll be awarded these ZPYPs, and they're worth money also. And these will be exchanged, not the Z, but the regular PYPs. They'll be exchanged on exchanges and so on. Anyway, we're not saying, folks, this is for everybody. It caught our attention because of this dApp thing. It's kind of a cool thing, and I think now that I've been into it for a couple weeks, I can really see the industry is headed that way. Not just the industry, I think the whole financial market. And not only is there smart contracts all involved with this, but PayPro has what they call well, I better not say that, but yeah, check this stuff out. Well, I've read so much stuff, I get confused myself. It's like, now was this here? Or was this on another dApp? Anyway, Good platform. It's worth looking at. And we'll go to that point. Rod, thanks for...
Oh, wait a minute. We got something else in the news I want to talk about.
What's that?
Hey, did you see on CoinDesk that Kodak is launching its own cryptocurrency?
I did see that today.
Yeah, it's launching cryptocurrency for photographers. Man, that's pretty
Matter of
cool.
fact, when they announced that, their stock went up 100% in value.
Oh, wow. Look at
Same
that.
day.
Man. 100%. That's good.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
We appreciate you. And be sure and give us a thumbs up. And God bless.